I've been wrestling for 3 years. I was watching my brothers wrestle and I thought it was really cool, and then that's when I started practicing with them, and that's when I joined.
While many teammates may have felt surprised when a girl joined the team, they are all accepting of Julianne and work to help her succeed in both practices and meets.
I found out she first joined the team when she came to wrestling pictures. It wasn't really a big deal. It's just like any other freshman coming in on the team. No one treated her differently, at least not that I saw.
I felt good. It's kind of cool to have like different genders in the sport, and it's a very growing sport. So I'm glad that she participated in it, and I hope she inspires other women to do the same.
They treat her relatively same, but obviously there is that different atmosphere just because she is a girl.
It's funny because I wrestled with probably like 2 or 3 girls, and the first time I wrestled one, I hit her tooth out by accident. So I'd kind of been like iffy at that moment, but you got to treat them like they're your opponent and just wrestle them the same as any other person.
She's one of the guys. We push her just like we do the rest of the guys.
Practicing with only boys could be a challenge for any girl. However, Julianne is able to put her differences aside to get the most out of each practice. How does Julianne feel about practicing with the boys?
Well, girls are more flexible, and when you're wrestling a boy, you have to do more technique because they're stronger instead of trying to muscle them around.
How does being a female wrestler differ from being a male? What stereotypes does Julianne have to defeat?
It's going to take some getting used to for her because, it's an all-guys sport and we kind of like push each other and mess around.
And that problem does exist if a girl goes out against a guy in competition. There's some guys that refuse to wrestle a girl. That's just the way it is.
I have wrestled a lot of girls in my time, and it is very different from wrestling guys. I feel like you are holding back a little bit when you're wrestling girls, but it's not that you're kind of holding back because you think they're weaker. It's because you just don't want to hurt the girl.
Sometimes they get a little scared to wrestle me because I'm a girl and they don't feel comfortable, but sometimes they get used to it. And sometimes they want to forfeit the match, but sometimes they don't. We're having a girls wrestling meeting soon, and they want wrestling girls, and they don't really care if they don't know how to wrestle or not. Yes, I'm going to be on the boys team and the girls because they're different times.
The future of wrestling is looking exciting for both Julianne and the whole wrestling team. In fact, there's a women's wrestling team being started right here at JC, with Julianne leading the way. Reporting for JCTV News, this is Sarah Shoko.